Genesis chapter 14 verse 13. It says 15 verse 13. It says, the Lord said to him, your descendants will be stranger in a foreign land, and from the foreign land they will be slaves there and will be treated cruelly for 400 years. But I will punish the nation that enslaves them, and when they leave the foreign land, they will take great wealth with them. You yourself will live to a ripe old age, die in peace, and be buried.
Our spotlight here is on the Egyptian and the Israelites. So it was all God's plan from the beginning in Genesis chapter 15 for the Israelites to go to Egypt, and they will be defeated there. Thank you. In Exodus chapter 1 verse 1.
Exodus chapter 1 verse 1. It says, the sons of Jacob who went to Egypt with him, each with his family, were Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, Benjamin, Dan, Naphtali, Gad, and Asher.
Thank you. The Israelites were being mistreated. So Exodus chapter 1 verse 13.
Exodus 1:13. It says, and made their lives miserable by forcing them into cruel slavery. They made them work on their building projects and in their fields, and they had no mercy on them.
But they were mistreating them, but when we see at Exodus chapter 1 verse 12, God was making a nation out of the Israelites. The more they mistreated them, the more they increased in number. The more they came them, the more they multiplied. And somebody say amen. Exodus chapter 3 verse 1.
Exodus 3:1, it says, on one day, while Moses was taking care of the sheep and goats of his father-in-law Jethro, the priest of Midian, he held the flock across the desert and came to Sinai, the holy mountain.
God said, you have killed my people, you have beat them, you have mistreated them, you have made their lives miserable, but God, you have killed their firstborn son. Then God said, that is enough. Then he called Moses. Exodus chapter 3 verse 4 to 9.
Exodus 3:4-9, it says, when the Lord saw that Moses was coming closer, he called him from the middle of the bush and said, Moses, Moses. He answered, yes, I am here. God said, don't come any closer. Take off your sandals, because you are standing on a holy ground. I am the God of your ancestors, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. So Moses covered his face because he was afraid to look at God. Then the Lord said, I have seen how cruelly my people are being treated in Egypt. I have heard them cry out to be rescued from their slave drivers. I know all about their suffering, and so I have come down to rescue them from the Egyptians and to bring them out of Egypt to a spacious land, one which is rich and fertile, and in which the Canaanites, the Hittites, the Amorites, the Perizzites, the Hivitites, and the Jebusites now live. I have indeed heard the cry of my people, and I see how the Egyptians are oppressing them.
After being paid, after being mistreated, after being making their lives miserable, God had made a special place for them, a land full of milk and honey. This shows us that God's plans are for good and not for. Then Moses asked God, when they ask me, who are you? Who will I tell them? Exodus chapter 7, verse 14.
Exodus 7:14, it says, Then the Lord said to Moses, The king is very stubborn and refuses to let the people go. So go and meet him in the morning when he goes down to the Nile. Take with you the stick that was turned into a snake and wait for him on the bank of the river.
This shows that God was not was punishing the Egyptians and the gods of the Egyptians. Niwaulize, mbona maji imechukua damu na sioni Saida Mwana? Na sioni ajabu? It's not normal. Exodus chapter 8, verse 5 to 8.
Exodus 8:5-8, it says, The Lord said to Moses, Tell Aaron to hold out his stick over the rivers, the canals, and the pools, and make frogs come up and cover the land of Egypt. So Aaron held it out over the water, and the frogs came out and covered the land. But the magicians used magic, and they too made frogs come up on the land. The king called for Moses and Aaron and said, Pray to the Lord to take away these frogs, and I will let your people go, so that they can offer sacrifices to the Lord.